be very, very conscious of your budgets. Here is, and I'll explain to you why. Most people never explain why. They just tell you to do this or not do this, but they never explain why. We have this audience here, right? This is the Blue Apron audience. And I told you guys that if you were going after using a lead pixel, Facebook would come in and say, well, we're just going to show your ad to that section. We think that these are the favorable ones. So let's say your ad is running. And it's awesome, and it's doing well, and you're loving it, and you're getting great results. Your ad budget is $100 a day. And all of a sudden, you're like, man, this thing is crushing it. I'm going to up it to $200 a day. Let's double down. Let's do this. Problem is this. When you scale something too fast, Facebook says, whoa, 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 whoa. We developed this audience for you based on your $100 a day budget. We can't spend $200 a day on this. Recalculating. And you have no idea if that audience is going to be as profitable as this one. So what do? Never really increase a campaign by more than 15 to 20% in budget. So if I'm at $100, I'm not going to go above 115 or 120. That's it. That's my cap. Why? Because probably Facebook's going to say, nah, okay, that's fine. Then you go to 120, you go to 140, Facebook says, okay. Then you get to like 150, 160, Facebook's like, got to make some adjustments. And their adjustments are just minuscule. They're not a full recalculation. This, by the way, Facebook is on the record stating. Second thing, once an ad is working, do not dare touch anything on that ad. The only thing you're allowed to touch on a working ad is the budget. And even that, I've told you 15 to 20% max, one way or the other. Also decreasing. Remember one thing, if you decrease an ad because it's not performing by 50%, you just changed everything. Decrease by 15 to 20% as well at a time. All right? Something I've seen, by the way, with ads that don't work, this is why I always tell people, don't ever just shut ads off that aren't working. I actually have a feeling that I play this game of like takeaway with Facebook sometimes. So if an ad is not doing well, like let's say it's like completely like just a disaster, then I'm just going to cut it, right? But if it's like kind of there, but maybe 30% above my budget, I'm like, I like to, instead of cutting it, I like to drop my budget back by 15% or so. I've actually seen a lot of those ads turn around. So I have a feeling Facebook says, no, don't go. Okay, here. Here are the good people. Here's some good people, I hope you get some conversions. Come back. So it doesn't happen all the time, but it's happened multiple times for us. So don't scale too fast. Don't descale too fast. Now, also, a lot of people will go in and say, oh, man, I can't believe I made a mistake here. I clicked men only. I didn't mean that. I meant for this to go to men and women. Ad's been running for a few days already. It's gotten good results. You like it. So you go in and you're like, oh, let me just change that all. Recalculating. Start a new ad. Just start a new ad. Target both men and women. No one said you only have to have one ad targeting the keyword. You can have as many as you want. As a matter of fact, another scaling technique that we use is what we call duplication. If you really want to scale fast, now this, I really don't hope many of you do this. This again, is one of those where you better be a ninja before you do this. Okay? If you want, we do this sometimes. When we have launches coming up, we got time limits, right? We have 4 days to get these ads out, and then they don't mean anything. So we got to go straight through the roof. So what we do is we do duplication. So if this ad's running at a $100 budget to this audience and it's doing good, instead of trying to increase this to $200 and risk recalculating, I create another replica of it at $100 a day. And that will work more times than will upping the budget by 100%. So duplication. Yes? All right, everyone. I see a lot of, are you minds blown or something? I'm seeing a lot of, you all good? Yeah. Let's try to say, let's do the yes thing here. Let's get some energy going. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes. All right, love it. All right, so that is Facebook. I could teach you so much more about Facebook, and I do have so much more to teach about Facebook, and there's so much more you must learn about Facebook before you start trying to do it. And that is why I insist. Go to lurn.com/register, get in there, and go to the free Facebook bootcamp. That'll get you a start. But if you are at a place right now where you're thinking, you know what, I want to learn Facebook, I want to master Facebook, get into Facebook Academy, FB Academy. It is one of the best courses about Facebook out there. People say it all of the time.